I am so excited for you to watch this video because by the end of it, you're gonna see the exact phases that we use to create real, lasting freedom from pornography. And once you see how this works, you're gonna understand why everything else you tried just didn't work out so well. Let's get into it. Here's what I hear from every single person that I talk to. I tried to use my discipline, I tried to use my willpower, I tried blockers, I tried apps and programs, and it worked for maybe a little bit, 2 weeks, maybe 3, maybe even 2 months, and then something happened. A stressful moment, a hard day, doom scrolling at midnight, and just like that, I relapsed. Does that sound familiar? So here's why that keeps happening. Every other approach tries to fight the habit from the outside. They give you rules, they give you restrictions, they give you accountability check-ins, they even give you tactics. But when the pressure of the real life urge hits, all of those things crumble because they were never targeting the actual problem. Neuroreprogramming goes after the root, and it solves your addiction in 3 specific phases. So before I walk you through them, let me be clear about what this is not. This is not some cookie cutter YouTube advice that's already been recycled 100 times. This is not some theory I just pulled out of thin air. These are behavioral psychology proven methods for rewiring your brain and rewiring your identity away from the habit at its source. And what this is not especially, this is not a one-size-fits-all program. This is built around you, your triggers, your patterns, your specific phase of recovery. And I'm going to be guiding you through the entire thing personally. Not a coach that I hired, me. Because I've been where you are. I've been addicted bad. And I need to know that you're getting the level of support that you came here for. So here are the 3 phases. Phase 1, we're going to shine a light on your hidden system. Because the truth about pornography addiction that nobody else really wants to tell you, most of the time it's completely unconscious. You don't know why you go back. You don't know what emotion triggers it. You don't know what's happening right before you relapse. It just happens. And afterward, you're sitting there like, what the hell? I didn't even want to do that. What happened? That's not weakness. That's what an unconscious system looks like. And the thing is, you cannot fix what you cannot see. Think about this. If you take your car to a mechanic and they can't open the hood, how are they supposed to fix your car? There's nothing they can do. But once the hood opens, then they can actually get to work. So you have to see what you're working on before you can work on it. That's exactly what phase 1 does. We use something called the trigger tracker to map out your personal system. We find out what emotions are pulling you into the trigger, what situations set you off, what the loop looks like from start to finish. Because once we can see the system clearly, we can break it. And then we can build something better in its place. Phase 2, we're going to destroy the urge without willpower. Now that we know your system, we're going to show you what to do when the urge hits. Because here's the thing, willpower and discipline, they're great to have. But if they were enough, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. And I wouldn't have been addicted for 10 years before breaking free. Long-term freedom doesn't come from gritting your teeth harder. It comes from having the right tools ready before the urge hits. So phase 2, we're going to install specific frameworks and tactics for exactly what to do whenever you feel triggered. When the pull and that battle starts, when the stress hits, when the boredom hits, and your brain starts looking for that fastest escape, we're going to show you what to do. But here's what makes this phase a lot different. We don't treat the urges like failure. We treat them like data. Every single urge tells you something about your system. Every single urge is a chance to understand yourself better and get stronger from it. So instead of relapsing and spiraling into shame and guilt, you're learning, you're building, and every single urge gives you the power to make the next one weaker. That's how we break the pattern for good. In phase 3, we're going to lock in your freedom. This is the most important thing that most programs never really get to. Because let me ask you something. What's the point of losing 15 pounds for summer if you're going to gain it back by the fall? There's no point. And it's the same for this. The goal was never to not watch porn for 2 months. The goal was never not to watch porn for a week. The goal is freedom for the rest of your life. So phase 3, we take everything that you've built and we stack it on top of a lifelong system. And we make sure that it holds. We build what I call a relapse immunity. We set up your environment, your identity, your daily systems, so that urges get weaker over time and triggers just stop becoming so triggering. And you genuinely become someone who doesn't want to go back to pornography. Think of it like a seatbelt and airbag system in your car. You hope you never need them. But on the days that you do, you're so grateful that they're there. That's what phase 3 builds for you. So here's a full picture. Phase 1, we find the exact hidden system pulling you back. Phase 2, we give you all of the tools to destroy the urge as soon as it comes up without willpower. And phase 3, we lock in the change so it's not temporary, but so it's permanent. This is neuro reprogramming. And if you're sitting there right now and this actually makes sense to you, and you're thinking like, oh, this makes sense, trust that feeling. So the next step is we're gonna get on the call and we're gonna understand your specific system, and I'm gonna show you a way to break free. If you haven't scheduled the call yet, schedule it down below. And if you have, then I cannot wait to see you. Peace.